Hi ABSS user, welcome to this video. Today, we're introducing a new feature in ABSS accounting and Premier Connect software. Starting from 1st of August 2024, the Malaysian government has implemented mandatory e-invoicing for all business transactions. With this new requirement, you will need to issue an e-invoice to your clients for each transaction. You'll also need to collect business details, such as the tax identification number, TIN, business registration number, BRN, or IC number of your client. By using the ABSS Sync Contact Details feature, you can easily gather all this information with just a few clicks. First of all, go to the ABSS accounting system. Click on your card file, then click on Card List, and you will find the Sync Contact Details option at the bottom of the list. In order to use Sync Contact Details, first, you must ensure that your customer's card has an email address. Alright, so for this case, we can enter the email. This is for the purpose of sending them the form to fill in their particulars and details. Alright, so click on the OK button. And then click on Sync Contact Details. Once you have filled in the email on your customer's card, you will see that the customer's name is listed inside this grid line. To send the email to gather their information, you can just click on this customer and then click Send Email. The system will actually send them an email with the forms for them to fill in their details. Once you see the success message, click OK. Now, you can expect that the customer has received their email. So, I'm going to switch to the customer's mailbox. Let's take this one as an example, and check whether they received the email. Yes, they received this email from ABSS Connect. And here are the forms requesting them to fill in their particulars. They can scroll to the bottom and click Open Forms. Alright, this is the new form that the customer will see, requesting them to provide the necessary information. Let's go to the first field, which is the TIN number. The customer can fill in their TIN number and SST number if they have. Next is the business registration number. This is just an example of business registration number. If the customer has a contact number, they can also enter it. The MSIC code is required if they are a business registered with LHDN, as every business has its own MSIC code. Alright, so if this customer requires an e-invoice from us, they can tick here and start filling in their information. For a quick example, I will enter it now. Okay, so this is their shipping address. If the customer has different addresses, for example, a bill to address and a ship to address, it is encouraged that they enter both addresses, otherwise, they can just fill in the first one. After entering all the address details, they can tick here to confirm that the information is completely filled out. And should also tick the box to verify they are not a robot. And then finally click the Confirm and Submit button. Once the customer has successfully submitted, they will be informed that the information has been filled out. From a business perspective, you can always go back to your application. Inside the same screen, you just need to switch to the other option, which is Sync Details. From here, click on Latest Customer Info. Before syncing back to your card information, it's best to first confirm and check that the information the customer filled in is not dummy data. To do this, double-click on the customer's name. The system will display a comparison between the information in your card file, which shown in the second column, and the latest updated info provided by the customer via the form, which shown in the third column. So you can see the white rows, which indicate the information the customer has filled out. The gray rows show fields that the customer didn't complete. For example, anything from address 3 onwards and the PEPL ID weren't filled in because the customer doesn't have a PEPL ID. In this case, you can decide whether to accept all the provided information. If you notice any dummy data or unwanted information, simply leave it unchecked. Just tick the information you want to sync back to your card file. You can also select Tick All at the top to select everything at once. Grayed out fields won't be selected. Once done, click Confirm. If you've sent out a couple of information to multiple customers, you can review them one by one. And then with a single action, you can sync all selected data back to your database. So in this case, we'll just sync one person here. Make sure you click the Update Contact button to import the information into your card file. Right now, we're only processing one person, which is customer 008. You'll see a message showing how many records have been imported. Once this is done, you can go back to your card file to check the details. Previously, we filled in address 1, and now you'll see that information has been updated. The ship to address has also been filled in. In selling details, you can check information related to the customer. BRN number, TIN number, tax number, and e-invoice. The MSIC code and other fields are completed as well. Now, you can start issuing the e-invoice to the customer. That's all for the sync contact details. Thank you for watching this video.